Nice silver. Hello, pre-notification gang. Nah, no Mystic Crabs. What? No, I don't even know about that one, Silver Spirit. First I've heard of that. That is indeed the first time I've heard of that. Yeah, I've already watched Samurai Cop. Thanks to resub Select and Yertle. I watched Samurai Cop a long time ago. That was back when I like watched Birdemic and shit. Why didn't you include Five Guys? There was a lot we didn't include, and it was just because we were all sickly full from French fries. I'm sure we'll revisit it at some point. But you'll notice a theme with the tier list. It's just whatever we were able to stomach that day. Am I going to be doing the Mr. Krabs tournament? I did not know that was today. I completely forgot that was today, actually. Is it? Let me see. What is today? I thought that was at the end of the month. God damn it. I thought it was at the end of the month. Huh? Yeah, streaming. Yeah, streaming. Thanks to resub Jesus of Methyline. Nice, Jesus. Maybe later then. If we'll see. I might hop in tomorrow then, since it's 24 hours and they just started 3 hours ago. I might just hop in the morning and do some runs. No, we're not doing any Darman tonight. There's only like 2 new Darman videos. It's only been like a day or 3 days since the last YouTube night, so it's not like he's been fucking pumping them out. Thanks to the resub Popcorn and the Prime Drew. How did you like Little Nightmares? I liked it a lot. Thanks to 2 gift subs Sensei and the tier 1 Windex and the Prime Quat. Hey Taz. Have I seen Tattoo Nightmares? Of course I have. I will not be getting any McDonald's Pokemon cards. I will let that go to any McDonald's shoppers. I'm not going to take them out of their pocket. I also don't think they look all that cool. There's a tier 1 Jordanizer and resub Valentine. There's the resub Quail Boy. I already moist metered Neo 2 when it came out. I'm not going to re-moist meter it just because it's changing platform though. There's the resub Midnight. And the Lightning McQueen is destroyed. I don't have it anymore. When my dad turbocharged it, it blew it up. So, I had to just throw it in a dumpster. He's the resub Kogadama. Have I ever seen Poo Poo Ghost? Probably. Sounds familiar. Thanks to Tier 1 Jailbird. I don't know, man. Vivid Voltage is the only one that comes to mind for like a new box for you. The cards in there are pretty cool. Thanks to the resub Devin Lettuce. I've never heard of Dino Run before. I'll look it up though. Thanks to Prime Bong ripping the Tier 1 Chief level. There is no more To Catch a Predator. We've seen all of the uploaded ones. I'll check Saul's channel again in a little bit, but I don't think there's anything that we haven't seen. Thanks to the bits Cynic and the gift sub Jacob. Thanks to the 5 Sploinky. Albanian Frill. A freestyle about 1, 2, 3. What does that mean? Thanks to Prime Zach and resub Smart Freddy, Dark Grim, and Sebin. Have I seen the Dark Side Phil documentary? Of course I have. I don't know what unbanned forms are. Thanks to Bits Jacob. I have no fucking idea. I've seen other streamers do it, but I have no idea what that is. Thanks to Prime, Croco, and gift sub Witcher. Am I watching Pigman 2? Is that like a new Disney movie or something? I haven't heard of that before. Thanks for the Prime, Rice. We watched Carts of Darkness a long time ago. That documentary banged. That was a great documentary. It's hard to explain, human. There's no words to really explain the Darman content, man. Thanks to the resub Uchi. Can't click links, Nimble. Just tell me what the conspiracy is. That's an interesting way of spelling conspiracy. Welcome. Hey, welcome, Chaotic Governor. Thanks for the bits, and thanks for the resub. Homunculion, Wet Moist, and the gift sub Chief. Matt Vassy buy weed at a gas station. That sounds so boring, but sure. Let's see. Ooh, this is absolutely just you self-promoing. Holy shit!
Yo, what's up, guys? So, today I'm gonna go and buy some weed from the gas station.
Damn, Mech.
The gas station
Yeah, 10
also
gift subs,
happens
Mech.
to be a dispensary, so two
Thank you, man.
stops at
Thanks for
once.
the huge drop.
I'm on E.
The resub
on
Newton
the
and
gas,
Wolk.
and I'm also on E on my
And I've never done
weed,
crack.
so I'm gonna go pick some up. This place called Atlantic Farms.
Wow, this really took a turn.
Awesome. Have a good one. You too. I just got that finished with. I got gas and I got the weed, and forgot that you can't go inside now. And let's go home and we're gonna try out some of this stuff.
Man, this is an adventure. Whoa!
Station. I haven't even used it yet.
Alright, well, I feel like I really just went on a journey. Oh, Albanian drill music. Steve Irwin's Deadliest Snakes? Maybe. Thanks to the Tier 1 Libby, the Prime Ui, Loki Doki Doki, and the Tier 1 Kitty Plonk. Congratulations, Papa Fid. Keep up the good work. And I've already seen that, by the way, Taz, for King Miko. But here, let's hear Albanian drill music. Don Zoni, make a pose. Okay. Yeah, I don't understand it, but man, that was pretty wild. Thanks to the resub JFN. Thanks to the bits Windex, and I won't be doing that. Thank you for the 10. Jesus, what the fuck? Thank you for the 10 gift subs, Shiradriel, and the 5 gift subs, Brother Goose. Good to see you again, Goose. The tier 1, Dane. Hope you had a good 24 hours, Goose. Thanks for the gift sub, Louis. I cannot believe you don't like Jujutsu Kaisen. That show fucking slaps. Thanks for the get. Alright, we'll watch more King Miko, but thanks for the bits again, Taz.
You've come.
I don't remember liking King Miko very much,
The
but
door of fate
we'll see.
shall open. I've been waiting for you, friend.
Is this him freestyling?
Friends and well-wishers of legendary Navision Calypsonian King Miko rallied to assist him to travel to Barbados this weekend for medical treatment. On Thursday's edition of Issues radio program, businessman and radio personality Carlton DuPont was a guest and rallied.
Congratulations on the bonus as well, Mech. Sorry, I just read that. Thank you for the generosity.
I collected 1,046 US.
Chef
total.
Vordevask is an innocent man.
Today, I
Really appreciate it, Mech.
Another 450
Another huge congrats.
dollars come to 155 US with one person bringing a 50 US dollar.
Why am I watching this,
So,
bro?
I don't believe 32 EC dollars is any money at all to be worried about giving Miko. I thought
I don't understand. Thanks to the resub, Big Poop Boy, Clues, Tommy Lee, and the gift sub Rikian, and the resub Cooter, and the Prime James. Thanks to the resub Wurtzy. Yeah, of course I've seen Shoe Nice. That's like old YouTube shock stuff. Catfish noodling, huh? Oh, thanks for the bits, Gelato, and the gift sub, Reliable. What noodler do you want us to see? Besides Hannah. I don't know if I'm allowed to watch Hannah on here. Wow, wait. This is a new trend I haven't heard of before. What is it, like bikini noodling? This is the noodling I know. Your creepy uncle reaching under a rock and accidentally grabbing your niece's underwear or something. This is new. It seems rather popular. Thanks to Prime, Horny Bunny, and the resub, Kachetta, Young Monster, and the 5 Toffee. Let's just do some classic noodling here with this guy. God damn, thank you for the 20 gift subs, Bandito. Thank you, Bandito. And no, I've never experienced, like, Florida Man in person. Oh, this is wild. Well, let's see what this trend's about, I suppose. These videos are popping off. This looks like Hannah's most popular one. I went catfish noodling.
So I've been up since 6 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
2 more in there?
No,
Ah.
keep both of my feet in.
Oh.
That way it won't-
Classic noodling.
Okay.
All right.
Do you think she should go down and try to piss him off? Oh.
Alright. I see why you recommended noodling now. Thanks for the bits, Freaky. He does Rainbow Six Siege comp. Oh, so that wasn't the same guy at all. Well, it's still, we're definitely not looking for gaming related stuff, but I'll at least find the right channel. Because that didn't pop up. This?
Yo, what's chillin', guys?
So it's just Siege highlights entirely? I mean, good luck to him, but yeah, definitely not what we're looking for out here on Just Chatting Night. Thanks to the tier 1 Trey Cool and the tier 1 Gelato, and the Prime Fluffy and Moldy, and Hydra, and the resub Yoshi. Masterpiece Reanimated. This? More Mansers? Yeah, we can do some more Mansers, maybe. Yeah, I'm still watching Promised Neverland Season 2, but it's fucking terrible.
Dad, forgive me.
Hats off to this guy. Really going in on the Transformers there. Thanks to the gift sub Empty, and the gift sub Matt, and the resub Squo, and the Prime Oxius. Is that a music video, Freaky? And thank you for the bits. No, I probably wouldn't like it very much, Shaky. I'm glad I haven't experienced that. I used to play the shit out of Team Fortress 2, but not anymore. I haven't played it in like 9 years, 10 years. My announcing skills used at Sears. This? I cannot believe Sears is still open.
Attention Sears shoppers and Shop Your Way members. This is the best time to get mattresses this weekend. Sears Closeout Mattress Event. Save up to 60% off on our top brand mattresses and assorted brands and models. Sears MasterCard holders get 12 months of special financing on purchases $5.99 and up. Go to the mattress department.
He's just reading a Sears plug.
To sleep easy.
What are you, like a Sears rep or something? Guerrilla marketing? Like, what are you trying to accomplish here? He's just reading the script for his Sears announcement. Thanks to the resub Punach and the Prime Ian and resub Faded. His voice is normal. He didn't have like a fucking... What's the Ready to Rumble guy? Warren Buffett? Nope, that's the billionaire. Michael Buffer is his name. It was a standard voice. Thanks to the Prime Kill and the resub Bone and Quantum. Proof time is faster. I have no idea what that means, but sure. What am I looking for? I didn't match any of these. Closest one is this one. Proof time is moving faster. Thanks to the Bitwitcher. I've been alright, man. Hope you've been doing well. I don't like Cartnarks, man. That guy's a douchebag. I liked it until he started insulting homeless people to their face and calling them lazy. Appreciate it, Kodo. Next to resub JJ Swift. There's a big tier 2 all day Trey and resub Daces. Undeniable proof time is faster. There's a tier 1 Samurai. Oh, well, I misspelled this. This?
Hansworm Hat. In this video, I'm going to be looking at this E-Bombs World article, so I'll try to keep it pretty lighthearted and keep it short.
Prime Plasma.
But this is a big topic.
Hey, congratulations, Taz. It's great to hear.
Prophecy that time
and you should.
Is moving more quickly.
As long as you have fun with it.
The way that Jesus said it is that the days will be shortened. So a day isn't what it used to be. The day-night cycle is moving faster. And one way that we can see this is in the way that people age. Something that people bring up all the time is, oh, high school. People in high school, back in the day, they looked so old. And people will blame it on the clothes. And
he's blowing it wide open.
Blame this type of stuff on smoking. They just say, oh, everybody used to smoke. Even though people still smoke today. But anyways, let's just get into it. This is one way that we can see that the days are shorter. So people
they certainly feel that way.
They're not the same
as what they used to be.
You maybe have been here for the same number of years, but since the days are shorter than they used to be, you're actually younger. This was an active Major League pitcher in the 1980s. So I don't know.
Alright, never mind. I'm convinced. He's right. Fuck it.
Very old. So I guess this is the Karate Kid and the Mr. Miyagi.
That is
This
pretty
them at the
interesting.
same age.
Is that true?
Age number. You see what I'm getting at? The same age number, but one
Thanks, Resub
clearly looks
Cubian.
a lot older than the other one. This is Judy Garland at age 45, and there's a lot of drugs involved, people will say, but I mean it's more than that.
That's
There's
crazy.
45-year-old druggies, and they don't look like this. This person is 30 here. 19 years old. Well, the athletes, that's another story. They're pumped full of so many hormones. But still, 19 years old.
So, is the proof just looking at how old
41
people
years
look
old.
versus how old they look now?
On the left is a 50-year-old these days, and on the right is a 44-year-old back in the day.
Pierre, good to
And
see you again. Thank
people
you for
have
the
all
10 gift
sorts of
subs, Pierre.
excuses, but people are people, and people mostly live the same today as they did a long time
You
ago.
realize
The
I made that
details are
first one
different,
empty,
but
right?
It,
And I've seen the other
like I
one.
said about this, people will blame stuff on smoking. Oh, everybody smoked back then. A lot of people still smoke today. That's not... I mean, you don't know that this person on the left doesn't smoke. This person is saying that today...
So is
my
there any
grandfather's
science
the one
here,
on
or
the
is he
right
just looking at pictures of
that is
people and comparing them?
today about going to be some stuff about nice age, premature glasses, unflattering haircuts, and dyeing their hair gray. I have known people that have dyed their hair gray, and they were young, in their 20s.
That is science. You got me there. Yeah, looking at like a school yearbook from the 70s versus school yearbook in 2018 or something. I mean, he's not wrong. Thanks to the tier 1 cover. Now, hey, I'm no scientist, but if I had to wager a guess as to why everyone looked so much fucking older back in the 70s and 80s and 60s, I would chalk it up almost entirely to smoking. Cigarettes were absolutely massive and proven to age you faster. I'm just spitballing, but maybe the world truly is moving at an absurd rate. Thanks for the prime antics and resub Zinkai. Vsauce did a recent video on this. Did he really? Let me see. What did he conclude? That we're all young as fuck? Compared to... Oh, Illusion of Time. This one? Or does he directly address that video? I'm guessing it's this one. I'll watch a little.
Hey, Vsauce. Michael here. When
He reveals he's
becomes
actually
part of
16
the
years old.
past, can it ever truly be experienced again? Obviously, my beard will grow back, but it won't be the same beard, and it won't be on
Thanks to tier
the
1
same person. It will
Rickian.
be on a
Give sub again,
slightly
Pierre.
older,
Thanks for 3
different
gift subs again, man.
Michael. But of course, the bearded
I'm
Michael
doing
of
alright,
the
Jello.
past isn't completely gone.
Hope
No,
you're
he
doing well.
still exists in our minds as a memory, and in the form of records of the past, like images and video. Hi, I'm the slightly older, different Michael you heard about. I am 130 days older than that guy.
What? What a
Wow,
loser. This guy's a
130
fucking
days.
loser.
You know, it really
This guy's
doesn't
much
seem like it was
cooler.
that long ago. Just as an optical illusion is a distortion of our sense of sight, a temporal illusion is a distortion of our sense of time. Some seem small, like how a minute spent waiting in line can seem to take forever, but an entire day with friends can just fly
Oh,
by.
okay, I get you, MT. And no, I'm
Some
not doing that.
seem deeper, like the uncanny feeling we get from recordings that make people from long ago seem more real than usual, or the strange way time seems to sneak by. For example, the songs I liked as a kid, Wannabe, Mbop, Semi-Charmed
Oh,
Life,
classics.
are as old to kids born today
Thanks for 2 gift
as
subs,
the
Elvis.
literal oldies were when I was born. How can that be true? Am I really that old now?
Fuck
I
yeah,
shouldn't
you
be
are. What are you
surprised.
talking about,
I know
Michael?
how time works,
Of course you
but
are.
yet I don't. Far from being just mistakes, these illusions are the edges of
I'm
another
not sure,
dimension of
Cygnus.
space.
It sounds familiar.
Not one given to us by physics.
And thank you, Cuddly
not
Kitty.
one given at all, but one made by our minds. Let's begin with the different ways there are to feel time. Actually sitting down and consciously tuning into the passage of
Thanks, you
time
give sub
as it
Shaky and
happens
resub
is
Jomo.
called feeling time prospectively. You can't do that to time that's already happened, except you can. If I were to ask you, without looking, to guess how long you have been watching this video,
Fuck, I
you'd
already
probably
cheated.
be able to come up with a guess you were reasonably confident in. Well, you arrived at that guess by feeling time retrospectively, by measuring it as it appears in your memory. Now, with that in mind, we are ready to approach our first illusion, the holiday paradox.
Holidays are fake. I knew it.
4-hour delay at the airport before your holiday can feel unbearably long while it's happening. But once you arrive, an exciting day at your destination can seem to fly by. Those feelings are all
I usually give sub Libby,
timing.
give sub Venomous, and resub Cam.
Retrospectively, the delay often feels like a blip in your mind, and the day of sightseeing feels like a much longer, bigger part of your life.
Interesting, he's
These
not
are
wrong.
Long, short, and short-long patterns of felt time. Which one you feel depends on whether what you are doing is empty or full. An empty activity is monotonous, unstimulating, unimportant to you.
I will appreciate it, Kodo.
A full activity is
No worries.
packed with sensations, novelty, significance, context change, and challenge.
Thanks to resub
Now,
Lindis
I
and Zen
experienced
Rules.
this during my 3 days in isolation. While I was there, time dragged.
I remember when he got arrested.
Very slowly.
A fear I have right now
Yeah.
is that it's just Friday.
They locked him up in Arkham
There's
Asylum.
still a lot of time left.
But now, years later, it's hard to believe that I spent 3 full days in that room?
Thanks to resub Coaster.
Seems like something I barely did. Well, it's believed that prospective time feels fast when an activity is full
Thanks,
because
Recent
you're
Frost.
not busy thinking about time. If you're not attending to it, you're busy with something else, well, you won't notice how much time has passed. But to understand retrospective illusions, let's ask a different question. Does time speed up as we get older?
Yes,
Many of
actually,
you
I know the
feel
answer.
The same way. Looking
Talked
back,
about it on the
my
podcast,
childhood
actually.
Feels like it lasted so long, but my 20s went by faster, and my 30s are going by even faster than that.
Thanks to Prime
A
Scene.
popular explanation is the proportion theory. It suggests that
Iron
time
Man
seems
3,
to speed
holy
up as
shit.
we age because each new unit of time that we live is smaller relative
Haven't
to
heard that
all
name
the
in a long
time that
time.
came before. The year you lived as a 9-year-old was 10% of your entire existence up to that point. But when you're 30, another year is just 3% more life. Studies have found little evidence.
This is literally exactly what we talked about on the podcast. I think it was 2
retrospectively
weeks ago.
remembered as passing faster by those who are older. But decades? Yes. And while it's true that the older we get, the faster we tend to think
Thanks to
the
Resub
last 10
Intergalactic.
years went by, that only appears to be the
I think I've
case
seen that,
until about the
Naruto.
age of 50. After that, the speed of decades appears to plateau. A leading explanation is that how long a duration feels depends on how many things in it can be recalled. In my normal life, lots of different things happen every 3 days. But during the 3 days I was in isolation, so little happened that I have few distinct memories from it. My mind sees that emptiness and perceives that
Happy
it
birthday,
was brief.
Arwen.
So, perhaps a decline in new experiences and rapid novelty as we age means fewer events our brains decide to commit to memory.
Nah, I'm not
So
gonna do
then,
that ecstasy.
looking back, because
I don't
there
want
are
to open
fewer
that can of
distinct
worms
memories
because
from
then it
more
just
recent
becomes all
decades, we
self-promo
assume
stuff.
They were shorter.
But I wish you luck.
You know, reflecting on all of this, it's striking just how many moments are forgettable. John Koenig, the author of the Dictionary of Obscure Sorrows, calls the awareness of how few days are memorable Olika.
That's
Over
awfully
time, our
pretentious.
specific daily
Why not just
perceptions
call
of
it
what happened
not memorable
conglomerate
moments?
into generalized ideas
Forgettable.
about how things were. Themes, moods, the big picture. What was perceptual becomes conceptual. And concepts are good. They lower cognitive load by wringing out details, leaving us with the broader, lighter gist. But they can also obscure reality, which brings us to our second distortion, chronological illusions.
Ooh, now we're getting
The
deep.
world of our experience is not made of distinct entities.
I'm a flamingo,
It's a
sure.
continuity of fuzzy,
Of course, I've seen
overlapping
Nathan for you.
blobs, and we impose concepts on it. For example,
Wishing you the best,
is
Kaylee.
a hot dog a sandwich? Is
Congratulations
cereal
and
soup?
Godspeed,
How
Kaylee.
many holes does a straw have? Those aren't questions about reality, they're questions about words we made up. Periodization is the chopping up of time into contrived
Thanks for your
pieces
sub-Q.
like the Stone Age, the Renaissance,
Okay.
the 80s.
Does he get into
the
like some like
90s.
mind-blowing
But here's
shit?
the thing. parties because the 980s weren't interestingly different. Pre-modern societies viewed the present as a continuation of the past. Changes were interpreted as temporary disturbances of the natural state. But today, we see the present as something special. Change is significant enough and rapid enough now that we would imagine ourselves quite differently had we been born 10 years earlier or later. Zachary Sayre Schiffman points out, we fail to realize that people before the 18th century did not see themselves this way. Instead of having a history, they regarded themselves as having an unchanging nature or essence, whose full realization might be impeded or impelled, but not otherwise shaped by events. Nostalgia existed, but for moments and places gone simply because they were prior to or away from here and now, not because they were fundamentally different and categorically irretrievable. As the discovery of antiquities and new worlds and new species accelerated, as the invention of new technologies and new ways of recording accelerated, the present became less and less like the past. Reinhard Koselleck has argued that between 1750 and 1850, the acceleration of history reached a speed at which static or cyclical views of time had to be replaced with our modern view, which understands the past to be essentially different from the present. It used to be that things passed. Now, there is a past. As technological and social change accelerate, the window of time within which things can be trusted to remain stable shrinks. In such a world, to stand still is scary. Hartmut Rosa observed in the library build that only put it in our eyes and ears.
I thought there was going to be like some metaphysical shit at some point, but it seems like it was mainly the same processes. That is all shit we just talked about on the podcast. Like, to a T. Pretty fucking wild. Thanks to resub Radical Dookie. Of course, I've seen Joel Haver's animations. Alright, I'm a flamingo. I'm assuming this is gonna be bad. Oh, it's Mark. How do I keep forgetting that this is Mark's fucking song? Of course I've seen this. I still think Blackbeard's Here is his best one. Watch the Rewind 2020 musical. I'm not gonna watch the whole thing, but sure. I'll watch a little of it for you. We'll watch a couple minutes.
2020.
The only thing people, I think, want to see is that fucking Among Us thing. But we've all seen it.
Yeah.
"2019 was the year we knocked it right out of the park."
I changed my mind. I just don't feel like suffering through it. Thanks for resubs, Eric. It's not even so bad it's good, it's just underwhelming. Forged in Fire, catastrophic failures. Man, I miss Forged in Fire. They used to upload full episodes on the History channel. And then one day, out of nowhere, they took it all down. Top 14 catastrophic weapon failures. Awfully arbitrary number to choose, but I'm in it. This is like some standard blacksmith facial hair. I've seen so many of them. Like, even the guy with the Warhammer we just watched lose had this exact same setup. I feel like this is the same guy, but he divorced his wife